Shop. Last Halloween 1. Today most of the 1A class was taking a trip to the movies for Halloween. The school had gave them a day off and most of the class agreed to go, aside from a few who had other plans. We are here. Now make sure you stick with your partner everyone. Ilda announced. He was put in charge by the teachers. And since nobody else wanted to be with Mineta, he did the responsible thing and left him back at the school. That's a joke. He really just paired with him despite his protest of not getting to be with a girl. How come Todoroki gets to be with Momo and Midoriya gets to be with Uraraka? That's not fair. They are the two hottest. Third is Mina. Mineta whine. I'm more offended that I'm not even in the top 3, Juro thought in anger. The draws were random, Mineta. Everyone had a fair chance of being with someone. Now please stop complaining or you will be forced to leave. And don't do any tricks, Ilda told Mineta off. HMPH. Fine, Mineta agreed for the time being. Alright, now does everyone have their tickets? Ilda asked and everyone showed their tickets off. Alright, now let's go to the section where our movie is. Ilda was ready to lead. Hey Ilda, wait a sec. Ochako spoke up with her hand raised, getting his attention. Yes, Uraraka. Ilda stopped to talk to her. I actually saved up a little bit of money for this trip and I wanted to get some snacks before the movie if that's alright. Ochako held her money in her hand. Only if you hurry up and Midoriya goes with you. Ilda laid down the rules. That's fine with me, Izuku agreed. Alright, just please hurry. We will try to save you your seats. Ilda led the rest of the people to their movie room. Izuku and Ochako walked towards the concession. Hey Deku, can you carry my ticket please? I don't have any pockets in my pants, Ochako asked him. Sure thing, Izuku gladly held her ticket. But before he put it in his pocket he bumped into a guy with a girl, dropping both his and Ochako's tickets on the ground. Oh, sorry about that, sir. Izuku apologized. He grabbed all four and handed the couple two and apologized again and they went on their way. Pretty clumsy of you, Ochako joked at him. It was an accident. Izuku was a bit embarrassed doing that in front of his crush. I'm just teasing. Now come on, I want some popcorn. Ochako rubbed her stomach. She bought a tub of popcorn and a soda for herself and Izuku despite his protest. I wouldn't feel right since you are trying to save money already. Izuku was trying to be nice. It's alright Deku. Once we are heroes I will make lots of money, so just take it. Ochako held the soda to him. She's too cute to deny, Izuku thought as he accepted the soda. So what number is ours? Ochako asked him. Room 7 inches. Izuku looked at the number on their tickets. They gave the tickets to the employee at the door and they went inside and they immediately realized something. Story continues below. I don't see anyone, Izuku said while scanning the room for any sign of their classmates. I don't either. Did they get lost? Ochako wondered. I don't think so, I think we are lost. Izuku showed her the ticket stubs and it was a horror movie, not an action one that they came for. Well, should we leave then? Ochako asked. She didn't like horror movies much. If we did that I don't think they would let us in the right one. And I don't know anything else we can do for nearly 2 hours. Do you want to just stay for this one? Izuku asked her. He didn't like scary movies either, but he didn't want her money to go to waste. There's some seats over there then, Ochako pointed out. They made their way over and sat down in the way back. At least I can spend some time with Deku alone. My heart is beating fast now. This feels like a date. But on accident. But heck, I'll take whatever I can get. Ochako thought, munching on her popcorn. Good thing it's dark. Otherwise SHS could see my blush. Can't remember the last time I was alone with a girl. And on top of that with my Kirsch. Just focus on the movie. Have some popcorn and calm down, Izuku thought to himself. He reached into the bucket Ochako had in her lap. Unfortunately for him, her hand was in there as well, and their hands touched with Izuku's on top of hers. Izuku immediately pulled away and apologized. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to do that. Izuku said, very embarrassed. It's fine deku. Ochako was just as embarrassed. They were glad that they saw the movie start to play. For the first 10 minutes the movie didn't seem very scary. In fact, it didn't even seem like it was a horror movie. But then two people were brutally murdered on screen. One with a chainsaw and another one took an arrow to the knee followed by a knife in the throat. Ochako didn't even think about doing anything. Her eyes closed from the scare and her body moved on its own. She grabbed the closest thing to her besides the popcorn bucket. And the closest thing was Izuku. Ochako didn't even realize it until she opened her eyes and looked at Izuku, who was blushing, but she couldn't tell because of the darkness in the theater. Uraraka. Izuku whispered as to not bother everyone else in the theater. I'm so sorry deku. Ochako said while letting go despite not actually wanting to. It's fine. Let's just finish the movie. Izuku changed the subject. They kept their eyes on the movie for an hour until this happened. Smack. Lick. What's that noise? Izuku thought it was the movie because two teens were making out. But as he looked around he realized lots of other teens in the room were copying the movie and were making out with a shitload of tongue, being heavily involved in their lust. Why are they doing this during a scary movie? Izuku blushed at all the couples. He turned to Ochako, who had taken notice of all the activity in the room. Deku. Everyone is kissing. Ochako pointed out. Why yeah, it's kinda weird, Izuku said to her. He then said something he didn't mean to. Do you want to join them? Izuku asked and immediately regretted it. Ochako blushed and Izuku turned away from her in shame. Stupid. Izuku told himself in his thoughts. Deku. Ochako said, looking at him. Yeah. Izuku turned around back to her. Ochako had her head slowly leaning towards him. No way. Does she actually want to kiss me? Izuku felt like having a heart attack. What am I doing? Stop yourself, Ochako. Ochako told herself, but her body wouldn't listen. She opened her eyes to see Izuku was now doing the same thing. Does he want to kiss as well? Ochako didn't want to stop anymore. They got closer and closer. And just right when they almost made contact. The teens in the movie screamed from the killer, making them both jolt and their heads hit each other without a kiss happening. Ow, they both said together. Sorry. You alright? Izuku asked her. Why yeah, just got jumped scared is all. Ochako rubbed her head. Gee good, Izuku responded. After a few more minutes the movie came to an end and everyone started to leave the room. Izuku and Ochako left as well and their faces were still red. Hey there over there. Mina called out and the whole class went over to them and Hilda was furious at the two. What the heck you two? Do you realize that you are more than an hour late? We had to skip the movie and look all over for you. You broke several rules, the main one being you both ignored me telling you two to hurry up. And then you two have the audacity to go see a different movie. This was not part of the plan. I am so angry at you both I could just. Ilda. Kirishima spoke up. What Kirishima? Ilda asked. They aren't listening. They're both red and not looking at anyone in the face, Kirishima pointed out. Good. Then they understand how serious this is. Ilda adjusted his glasses. Actually, they were red even before they saw us. Mina spoke up. Why are you two red? Ilda asked them. Quote dot dot dot. It's between us, Izuku said for the two of them. Yeah, Ochako agreed and they walked past the class. What was that about? Ilda wondered out loud. Oh, I bet they were making out. Mienta spoke up. I actually agree with Mineta. They saw a scary movie so that's the only explanation. I bet Ochako got scared and clung to Midori. Damn, I wish I could have seen it. Mina was upset she couldn't frame the image of them.
Finally, we can relate. Our side by side is thing. I knew all along we'd find some way to communicate.